Hello, traders. FS Collector here. Today is Friday, so TGIF, it is Friday. And it is June 21st. So, how is everybody doing? Hopefully, fairly good. Everybody have a fairly decent week. Pretty challenging a little bit if you do only trade the dollar pairs, or especially if you only trade, a couple of the dollar pairs. Pretty common though. That's why I always say some of my best trades are actually on pairs outside of the dollar pairs. Sometimes the dollar is not the easiest, best thing to be trading at all times. But today is Friday, so it's a good day to kind of go through and check things out. A good day to do a little bit of a recap on your week and to go through and see how things went. So, in a ways, I'm going to start off by looking at the US dollar index. We're going to look at the US dollar index. We're going to do a full top down analysis on the US dollar index. Then we are going to look at the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and we are going to go look at gold. Let's start off by looking at the dollar index. We're going to do the full top down analysis on the dollar index. Then we're going to go look at those other three pairs. And if anybody has anything they would like me to look at, definitely put them in the chats. I'd be more than happy to look at anything, basically. So, yeah, let's get started right away and not waste any more time. It is Friday, and it's actually 4:30 in the afternoon on Friday for me, so probably not long after this live stream is over, I will be pretty well ready to start my weekend. So, anyways, yeah, the US dollar. I mean, a lot of people are saying that the US dollar is literally just going to be in a channel all year long, which it's kind of looking like some of those people could be correct. Definitely not what I was forecasting, but I am a trend trader, so I'm definitely always forecasting trends. So, I mean, that's kind of common for me. I still think this looks like five waves down pretty easily, and I still think there's a chance it could be a wave one. I still think there's a pretty good chance that it could go up, take out the high wave four, maybe test the 50% level, make a wave two. And I still think there's a pretty decent chance that it will go down and make a big old giant wave three. So, I mean, nothing's really changed for me. I'm definitely still looking at this as a one, two, three pattern. I still don't really think there's any other way to count it. Unless it just literally stays on this channel all year long, which a lot of people are saying that is exactly what's going to happen, which honestly I wouldn't be surprised at all. So the dollar, I've been saying that the dollar could be a W, an X, and a Y, but that pretty much invalidated that count, I think, today. And it was pretty obvious when price started to close above the 78% over these last couple of days that that was going to end up breaking those highs. At this point, I definitely think it's going to take out the high of wave four. And honestly, it's probably likely to even go higher than that. It might even make its way all the way up to the 100% Fibonacci extension before we actually do get a big push to the downside. So, yeah, I'm definitely still bullish on the dollar for now. I mean, on the very high time frames like the weekly and monthly, I'm definitely still a little bit on the bearish side. But on the higher time frames, definitely bullish on the dollar for sure. Kind of the part that really gave it away to me is that the 1 hour time frame is continuing to make higher highs, higher lows, high low, high low, high low, high low, high low, high low. Definitely no break of that series of higher highs, higher lows. If there's no break in the series of higher highs, higher lows, that means that there's nothing to do at all except for look for longs on the dollar pairs using the dollar. Well, yeah, we'll look for longs on the dollar using the dollar pairs. So basically, sort the euro, the pound, the Aussie, the Kiwi, maybe long the CAD, and maybe long the Swiss. The trend is your friend 100% of the time. So let's switch over to the US dollar index. Let's go up to the daily time frame and kind of zoom out just a little bit because I definitely do have an alternative count on the dollar that I have been sharing with you guys in my live streams these last few days. And also, I haven't really started using it in my videos yet because I still don't see that we've closed below the 78% yet. So it is still possible that this is just a, one, two, three, four, five waves up like a wave one. It's still possible that this is just a big expanding ABC crescent like a wave two. And I still think it's pretty likely and possible that it could go up for wave three, just like I've been saying in my videos. But I also do have an alternative count on this, which I haven't been saying in my YouTube videos just because my videos are only about 3 minutes long, so I keep them very short. But my alternative count is if you take away these little labels right here, then you call this a downtrend for a wave A, And then this is one, two, three waves up for an A of B. This is one, two, three waves down for a B of B, lower low wave B. And then one, two, three, four, five waves up for a wave C of wave B. So that means you got a downtrend for a possible wave A, you got an uptrend or an ABC, a running flat ABC because we have a lower low wave C, and we also have a lower low wave B, so that's a running flat wave B, and we are also trending down right now. So the alternative count actually has this going down, taking out the lower wave B, probably not taking out this low over here, more likely make it a higher low and then continuing up from there. So definitely starting to lean towards that, at least when you're talking about the euro dollar. The other dollar pairs I don't really think are going to go down and make a new low like that, but I am definitely leaning towards the scenario that the euro dollar does go down and take out this previous low back here. Probably shortly after it takes out that low is when it will break structure to the upside and continue the uptrend for the big old wave 3 that I've been looking for what seems like months now. So two alternative counts, definitely two completely different directions for each count, but I mean that's kind of common. At least now we kind of know what to expect no matter what happens. One of the most important things for me is that we haven't closed below the 78%. If we do start closing below the 78%, then I'm going to know this is a wave C running flat wave B, and I'm pretty much going to know that it's going to go down, take out this low, and then probably continue the uptrend in several weeks from now. We still haven't taken out this 78%, so the trend still definitely, I mean, this could definitely still be a crescent to the uptrend, 100%. So I would still be watching this 78%. I mean, if it does bounce from there again, if it does go up, if it does break structure, I would definitely start looking for longs in an uptrend. On the other hand, if you do not get a structure break to the upside, which honestly we have not had a structure break to the upside all week long on the 4-hour daily time frame, which for me those are my roadmap time frames that tell me what to do on the shorter time frames, we should have literally been doing nothing but looking for shorts on the euro dollar this week, and we would have had a damn good swing trade this week. If we would have sorted the euro dollar right here on Wednesday, that was a really good trade right there, and definitely in hindsight it's easy to say, but definitely sorting the euro dollar has been the best scenario for us pretty much all week long. Now, like I said, I still think there's a possibility that this either goes down, makes like a double bottom, like this, or possibly it respects these Fibonacci levels and goes up and breaks structure. But just like I said in this morning's video, when I made my videos for the euro dollar, I said unless the euro dollar goes up and breaks structure and you trade below the 1 hour time frame, you definitely should be looking for shorts. Honestly, I think we should have been looking for shorts all week long anyways. Even some of these littler shorts right here were profitable. And we had one big short here, we had a short there, so but pretty much today is pretty much a wash for the euro dollar. I mean, look at it. It's like pretty much nothing there. I mean, even a scalper I feel like would be struggling to make any money on a move like that. So definitely not much going on today. The exact same thing I said this morning still applies. If it breaks structure to the upside, I would go long as a trader that trades below the 1 hour. If it doesn't break structure to the upside, I would not be trying to go long. I would be continuing to look for shorts. Like I was just showing you guys, my alternative count definitely does have this going down and taking out the previous lows. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Right now, the trend is your friend, and the trend is definitely still down. So you should be looking for shorts in a downtrend, especially if you trade below the 1 hour time frame, until or unless you get a break of structure to the upside, which you definitely do not have yet. So let's move on to the pound dollar. Pound dollar, we had PMI news today for the euro, the pound, and the dollar. I think that the pound dollar pretty well with the break of structure that we've had is definitely confirmed that we're probably in a wave 2. And honestly, we might be even only in a wave A of wave 2. I think the pound dollar is definitely still a wave 1, just like I've been saying. But potentially, I think this is only a wave A. I think this might go up, but I think the move up might be a wave B, and I think it will go down for a wave C before it even thinks about continuing the uptrend. So basically, this is the daily time frame. So basically, what that tells me is it's probably going to be maybe 3 weeks to a month or more before we actually have the end of a wave 2 and potentially the continuation of the uptrend for a wave 3, which means we're going to be trading inside of a correction wave 2 probably for several weeks now minimum. So going down to the 4 hour time frame, Definitely looks like a downtrend right here. Now, we don't really know whether this is a wave A or wave 1. We don't really know whether this is a wave B or wave 2. And we do not know whether this is a wave 3 or wave C. If it's a wave C, then potentially it would not go maybe below the 50 or maybe even pull back at the 38 like that, go up, break structure. That would prove to me that it's a wave C, and at that point I would definitely go long. On the other hand, if it's a wave 3, which I'm definitely leaning towards the fact that it probably is a wave 3, then it's more likely going to stretch out like this, probably make up a 3, a 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's only going to be a wave A. Which at this point, I'm definitely leaning towards that as the more likely scenario for sure. I think it's probably almost certain that that is what's going on. Definitely seems like we are not going to be making any turns today, that's for sure, to the upside. You're definitely going to be better off continuing to look for sorts in a downtrend, I believe, especially as someone who trades below the 1 hour time frame, which I really don't trade below the 1 hour time frame almost hardly ever. I honestly don't even really trade the 1 hour time frame. I trade like more swing trade style trading. So, yeah, I definitely would be looking for sorts in a downtrend unless it goes up and breaks structure. If it goes up and does that, okay, start looking for longs, possible end of a wave C. If it doesn't go up and break structure, then continue to look for shorts. The trend is your friend, and the trend is definitely down on the pound dollar right now. There's no doubt in my mind that the trend is down, and I personally wouldn't be trying to identify the bottom of this move. The market will tell you when the move is over by going up and breaking structure to the upside, which it definitely has not done so yet. So I would definitely continue to look for shorts in a downtrend for sure. So let's move on to gold. Boy, gold was a big rip and move today. And I do set all my swing trades with the group at the time of entry. And you can look at my trades today. These are the trades that I saved with the group today. And gold was one of the trades that I saved with the group. And you can see the price that I entered right here. And it's time stamped from 2.5 hours, 3 hours ago. Before the big move on gold started, we all entered short in my group today. So, like I always say, I mean, I try not to promote myself too much during these live streams because I think people most of the time we have the same people here every time. So, I definitely am still looking at this. Um, if anybody's interested, the website is right here, fxpipcollector.com. I do does come with a trading course. Does come with these live Zoom meetings that I do every single day of the week. Which the New York Zoom meeting today is where we entered short on gold before the news came out, before the PMI news came out, which turned out to be an extremely profitable trade. We made over a 3-to-1 risk to reward trade on that. So it comes with these Zoom meetings. It comes with a trading course, 35 videos long, and I like to call it learn and earn at the same time because hopefully while you're learning to trade by following along with my trading course and participating in my Zoom meetings, hopefully you're going to be earning by following along with some of my swing trades. And all the swing trades that I took this week are right here. If anybody wants to go through and pause the video and check them out, you can do that. And you can check out the trades that I took this week. I think there's 16 or 17 entries this week that I took. So definitely not too bad of a week. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some losses in there, but I mean, everybody experiences losses, that's for sure. But we entered gold literally like right about here. And I ended up getting out right around this low right here, so I'm already out. But yeah, that was over a 3-to-1 trade within the matter of a couple hours. So that was an extremely profitable trade today. We'll have to see what gold does because I'm really not convinced that gold's going down in a big way. I mean, definitely the trend is down because it is, lower high, lower high. I mean, it possibly is going to now go down and finish off that wave C like I've been talking about. And this is possibly an A, this is possibly a B, and this is possibly a C. Definitely seems pretty likely and possible that that's going to happen. We definitely did turn it to 78%. Well, just like I was saying this morning in my YouTube video. If anybody doesn't watch my full top-down videos, you probably didn't see this. But this morning I said that gold could be an ABC correction. And if it does turn and break structure at the 78%, then you probably should go short. It definitely does resemble an ABC. But with gold, I mean, gold is kind of a tricky one sometimes. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it did something like this and then next week started trending back up. So I would be a little bit cautious. I definitely think we should be looking for shorts on gold, and I definitely 100% wouldn't try to go short on gold now. The short was several hours ago at the PMI news. That was an extremely nice entry. So yeah, I don't know. I would definitely be looking for shorts, but I wouldn't go short now. I would only go short on pullbacks. If we see a nice little ABC correction, I would definitely take it as a sorting opportunity for the continuation of the downtrend, 100%. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait. Like I said, you have to wait for pullbacks. It's definitely not an entry to go short right now. So yeah, let's start taking some requests from people in the chats. I see we got a little bit of a small group today, but if anybody would like to request anything in the chats, definitely let me know. I'd be more than happy to look at basically anything. If anybody hasn't done so already, definitely join my free Discord channel. It is 100% free to join. You never do have to pay a dime if you do not want to. You can join my membership if you want, but you definitely do not have to. It is 100% free to join. So I'll put the link for that in the chats. Also, I am doing a giveaway, which I put a little message up here. I'm doing a 100 USDT giveaway on my free Discord server, and the giveaway ends next Friday. So definitely make sure you stop in for that. There's only 70 participants so far that have entered the giveaway. So definitely make sure you join my free Discord channel. Go to the welcome channel right here. Go to the giveaway channel. And then click on this little emoji right here for a chance to win 100 USDT next Friday. So next Friday I will be giving away $100 to a lucky member of my Discord group. And it doesn't matter if you're a free member or a paying member, everybody's going to have exactly an equal chance of winning. So we just barely covered the US dollar, we covered the euro dollar, we covered the pound dollar. So now we're going to start looking at some other things. I always start off my live streams by doing the US dollar index, the euro dollar, and the pound dollar and gold. So now we're going to start taking requests from other people in the audience. I already looked at the pound dollar, but I see Andrew already requested it, so we're already good there. Hey Ramen, how's it going, buddy? Hey Skyrick, Carl, how you doing? My regulars, nice to see you. Zen, uh, yeah, definitely. How's everybody doing? Euro pound. I'm actually keeping an eye on the euro pound just in case it makes a short, which it hasn't yet, but it looks like it possibly could. Yeah, I mean the trend is definitely still down on the euro pound. If it goes up and breaks and holds above this structure, then I would say that the trend is probably not down anymore. The trend is probably up. But until it actually goes down and breaks, until it actually breaks this structure to the upside, which it hasn't done yet, I'm definitely looking for shorts. And it looks pretty dang corrective. It looks like a 1, 2, 3 pattern. So if it does either make a lower high or if it does go down, make a nice impulsive move to the downside, I definitely would be looking for shorts in a downtrend. I'm looking for three-way pullbacks just like this. 1, 2, 3 waves up, go short. So that's exactly what I'm looking for more entries to go short. Definitely 100%. The trend is your friend. Definitely. Let's see. US dollar Swiss. The Swiss pair has made a pretty dramatic turn to the upside at the Swiss news this week, the Swiss interest news. So far, we don't have a breaker structure on this yet either, and we also don't have a higher low. So technically, the trend is definitely still down. But the U.S. dollar is going down, going up, and the Swiss is actually quite weak right now. So it might possibly keep drifting up and break structure, which would be awesome because that would confirm the end of a move and definitely confirm that we should be looking for longs in an uptrend, definitely. Technically, I'm definitely still looking for shorts. If I see a Fibonacci bounce and I see a nice impulsive engulfing move to the downside, I will definitely be taking it as a short for the continuation of the downtrend, 100%. Or if you're trading the 1 hour time frame, then you definitely could continue to look for longs, but the trend is definitely down, and if anybody is wanting to trade with the trend, then you should be looking for shorts. If you're trading below the 1 hour time frame, then you definitely could be looking for longs, but until that point, I would definitely be looking for shorts in a downtrend. Let's see, Robin. Sunday morning, I'll be joining your premium membership. Oh, nice. Thank you, Robin. I would look forward to that next week. My Monday morning is my next Zoom meeting for my premium members. Like I said, every single London session, I do a 90-minute meeting at 8 o'clock a.m. UK time. And every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I do a New York meeting at 1 p.m. UK time. Which both meetings, the New York meeting is usually closer to 2 hours, unless there's news. If there's no news, then it's closer to 90 minutes. But yeah, definitely Worth the money, I would say. I mean, I only charge $30 a month for this membership, but I really do try my best to make sure that everybody that joins has a really good chance of being a profitable trader for sure. Oh wow, that Aussie made a pretty decent little push down today too, huh? The trend is definitely technically up on the Aussie dollar, but I kind of suspect that because we never took out the low wave four, that this possibly could end up going down like that and then up like that to take out the low wave four before it actually continues up. Probably still a wave one, still a wave two, and then probably up for a wave three, I think. Most likely, that's what I think's going to happen. So going down to the 1 hour time frame, I kind of do suspect that this move down is a correction, though. I really can't say that this is right here is the end of a correction. I don't think it is. I think it would have to be either a wave A or a wave 1. That means that this move down right here is either a wave B or a wave 2. That also means that if we get a Fibonacci bounce, that it definitely would make for a pretty nice long for a wave C or a wave 3. It doesn't have to bounce now, and honestly, it might go down to the 61. It possibly even could be some sort of a complex correction, and it could also be going all the way down. I was kind of wondering if this right here is the wave B and this is not a wave C, but it's actually a 1, a 2, a 3 of a bigger correction on the longer time frames. It kind of would fit really well if that was the case. But I would definitely be looking for a Fib bounce. I mean, if we do get a nice Fibonacci bounce, a nice engulfing move, whether no matter which Fibonacci level it happens at, I definitely would be taking it as a long opportunity for the continuation of the uptrend. Like I said, I would expect it to either be a wave A or a wave 1, a wave B or a wave 2, and a wave 3 or a wave C. So I think there's a pretty good chance that we will get another push up on these pairs by the looks of it. Let's see, boy, we do have a pretty small group, don't we? It seems like everybody's pretty well sick of the dollar pairs this week, huh? It's been pretty slow this week, been pretty painful if you trade the dollar pairs. Like I say, I mean, every single thing on this list right here I trade except for the Kiwi CAD, the Kiwi Swiss, and I don't trade Bitcoin. But I do analyze every single thing on this list right here from top to bottom every single day for my premium members. Full top down analysis, and we look for entries on everything. I don't trade Bitcoin because I'm not a crypto trader, and my broker actually doesn't allow me to trade the Kiwi CAD or the Kiwi Swiss. But I do enter trades on every single one of these pairs when it presents an opportunity. And I do analyze these pairs full top-down analysis. So yeah, let's see here. The US dollar CAD I think is next. I think the US dollar CAD was a long today, but I don't know if it's gonna hold or not. I still, man, the US dollar CAD is literally about as sideways gets right now. I mean, to me, it kind of looks like it could still be a wave 1. It still looks like it could be like an irregular ABC correction, like a wave 2. It still looks like it possibly could be a wave 3 and just keep on trending down. I kind of hope that it does confirm that move because that's going to be a big move to the downside. And if it confirms the move, that should be a really good opportunity for swing traders. But we are coming into the summer season, and the summer season is definitely more known for corrective patterns on like the weekly and daily time frame. I mean, I'm definitely looking for longs because technically it has a broken structure to the downside, and it kind of does look like an ABC to me. So I need to see it break structure to confirm. If it does not break this structure right here, then that does not confirm the ABC. And if it actually doesn't break this structure and it actually ends up turning back down, it actually would be a sorting opportunity. So the fact that we have no break of structure to the upside tells me that if this actually starts to make a big engulfing move to the downside, I would take it as a sort for the continuation of the downtrend. Definitely, 100%. The trend is your friend. Technically, the trend is up right now, but once the trend is confirmed turn, which it really hasn't yet, like I always say, I always label these things as an A or a 1 because it leaves me open for interpretation. If I say that this is an ABC, then that already puts into my subconscious mind that if it's not an ABC and it proves that it's not an ABC, then I literally will start ignoring the fact that it's not an ABC subconsciously. That's why I always label these type of things as either an A or a 1, a B or a 2, or a 3 or a C because that leaves me open for interpretation. Then when the market shows me evidence of one or the other, I don't I'm automatically like, okay, well, this is either a 3 or a C. So if I see evidence of a wave 3, I know it is a wave 3. If I see evidence of a wave C, then I know it's a wave C. So it's much better to not really force your analysis on the market too much if at all possible, because then that's when you start making some really big mistakes. Yeah, like I said, it looked like there was a long today, but boy, with these big old spike candles, if this thing turns back down, I would probably go short for the continuation of the downtrend, definitely. Yeah, the yen pairs have been something else. The yen pairs, I really hardly even analyze the yen pairs. Literally, the only thing I do on the yen pairs is look for longs. Look at it. Every single. What did I say in yesterday's YouTube live stream? If you guys were here, I said buy the dip. Did anybody buy the dip, or is everybody too scared to buy the dip? Look at that. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. There's nothing to say about the yen pairs except for buy every single pullback you see. I think you have to be a lunatic to even sort the yen pairs. Definitely buy every single dip you see. So let's go check out the Dow for I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, but I'm gonna go check out the Dow for you. Not sure how to pronounce your name, so I'm not gonna try. I'm terrible with pronunciation, so I don't analyze the Dow on a regular basis, so I'm not really familiar with what's going on. But boy, to me, it definitely looks like it's going down. To me, it kind of looks like an A, B. It looks like we potentially are going down for wave C. And if that's the case, it's probably going to go all the way down to these lows and maybe even a little bit lower. Yeah, it definitely looks like a 1-2-3, doesn't it? And that looks way more like a 1-2-3 than an ABC. Oh boy, yeah. I would bet that the yen pairs possibly could get up there 100%. Not 100%, but yeah. This definitely looks more like a 1-2-3, which means that I would definitely be looking for pullback entries to go short on shorter time frames. Yeah, I can look at the Nifty, no problem. Yeah. Ever since this thing turned up here, which is like 2 weeks ago, there's been some beautiful, beautiful sorting opportunities. I definitely don't think this move down is over. I think that this is going to continue down. I would definitely, definitely continue to look for sorts. I think the 161.8 right around the $51 area would be my target for now. But honestly, if it really is what it looks like it is, then it's probably going to take out these previous lows way down here, all the way down and around that $42 area. I would definitely be looking for sorts. Little 1-2-3 patterns, 1-2-3 patterns, 1-2-3 patterns. Yeah, 1-2-3 patterns. Yeah, no, I nobody's requested that yet. I'll look at that for you. There's really a pretty small group today, so as long as the requests keep coming in, then I'll keep looking at stuff. If they don't keep coming in, then I'll probably just say the heck with it and start my weekend. But yeah, I'll look at whatever you want. Let's check out the Nifty. Is it the bank Nifty or the regular Nifty? I think it's the regular Nifty, right? Hmm, big old uptrend there. It's been quite a while since I've actually looked at this. Yeah, wow. We are definitely at a Fibonacci extension level, so it does seem like a decent place to make a pullback. But boy, I think the only strategy on this thing is to buy the dip too. Man, look at that. 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. This is a trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that's probably a irregular ABC. And not a it's probably an expanding flat. 1, 2, 3 waves down. 1, 2, 3 waves up. 5 waves down, expanding flat. 1, 2, 3 waves down. 1, 2, 3 waves down. I would definitely be looking for 1, 2, 3 wave pullbacks to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. 100%. I got out of that pound Aussie long that I was holding on to for so long. That was kind of a disappointment to hold on to that for so long. Yeah, we already looked at gold. We already looked at the euro dollar, but we probably will look at them again because everybody loves those pairs so much. Let's see. The Nifty, the Nasdaq. I don't know if you're requesting the Nasdaq, but the Nasdaq is definitely a pair that I look at every single day for my premium members. Wow, that does kind of look like it's over, doesn't it? Wow, look at that. 1, 2, 3 waves down. That kind of looks like it could be over. I definitely think that this needs to continue up overall. I really, I really don't think it's over yet. I mean, we don't even have another Fibonacci extension level until up here, so definitely bullish on the higher time frames. Boy, that might be the end of a correction right there. One, two, three waves down, 61%. I would be looking for longs. That might be the end of a correction. It might start trending up from here. Kind of does look a little bit like a trend, but yeah, I can check the US 30, definitely. Definitely does kind of look like a trend, but it looks more like three waves down. I wonder if that's actually an expanding flat also. One, two, three waves down, one, two, three waves up, and then one, two, three, four, five waves down, 61%. Now back into the uptrend. I would be looking for longs, definitely. Where are we at? Yeah, the pound Aussie. Where's the pound Aussie? There it is. Oh, well, yeah. Breaking structure. I'm gonna have to see some really good evidence this thing is going up before I'm willing to get long again. But boy, it definitely did bounce. Did it bounce out? No, it didn't. Didn't bounce out to 161 yet, but really close to it. Originally, I've been saying for a while that this was gonna go up and make a big old wave C, which I still think is possible. But a lot of the other pairs that are correlated with this, like the pound Kiwi, the Yo Aussie, and the Yo Kiwi, definitely look very bearish. So I'm really not convinced that it's gonna do that anymore. And that move down definitely looks like a trend, which means that now the next move up is probably going to be a correction to that trend. So I don't really think that it's just going to turn into a big old uptrend now. And if it does, then I definitely will get back in. But that definitely looks like a trend to me. I think there's a one, two, probably this is all a three, four, five, or maybe it's all a wave three. One, two, and then one, two, three, four, five of three. Maybe this move up is only a wave four, and then it's going to go down again for a wave five. I really don't think it's just going to turn into a big old uptrend. I wish it would have, but it's probably not going to, unfortunately. We definitely got to break a start on the 1 hour time frame, which it means if you trade the 1 hour and below, you should be looking for pullback entries now. Look for a pullback entry to go long, and then if it goes up and makes a wave C, you definitely should better recognize that if you throw the proper Fibonacci levels on there, and which Fibonacci extension levels should get respected depending on whether you're looking at a C or a 3. So, yeah, let's move on. Let's see, what else we got? The US 30. Did we already look at the US 30? No, I don't think we did we? The US 30 kind of looks like it needs to go down again, in my opinion. It looks like impulsive down, looks like corrective up. We're sitting at the 61.8% fib. Kind of looks like this needs to go down to finish off a wave C, maybe to the 38 or to the 50%. I kind of think it needs to go down, but I would be a little bit cautious. But we do have a double top right at this 61%. If it now starts to drift down and break structure, I think it's going to be the end of a correction, and I would definitely take it as a short. Because at that point, it would be really clear that this is an A, one, two, three, B, five waves up for C, one, two, three, four, five, kind of six, seven waves up for C. I would wait for the turn. If it turns, go short. If it doesn't turn, then continue to look for longs. But boy, it definitely looks like it wants to turn, doesn't it? It's definitely looking like it wants to turn. So yeah, wait for the break of structure. If it breaks structure, then get in on the first pullback you see for the continuation of the downtrend. Yeah, Bitcoin. I was originally thinking Bitcoin was going to hit 74,000 before it turned down, but at this point, I think it's going to keep going down. Yeah, I agree with that 74,000 area, honestly. I don't have a fib on here for that, but it definitely looks like a complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had made a lower low wave 5. I think the wave 5 is over. I think now we are going down. I think now we're going to go down, take out this low. And it's probably only a wave A of a bigger correction, honestly. Or maybe this is all just one big complex correction, which is kind of what I think. Is this like a wave A like I have, and then this is three waves up for a wave A or B, and this is three waves down for a wave B or B, five waves up for a wave C of B? Wow, that might be a regular flat. And then down for a wave C? Actually, that definitely could be a regular flat, huh? Man, that kind of makes me wonder now if that's what it is. Definitely looks like a regular flat. Hmm. Um, hmm. A, B, C. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, boy, it kind of resembles a regular flat, but it's not really fitting the characteristics of a regular flat. Yeah, definitely a double top. It's really like a quad top, really. I mean, I would almost say this is like four tops, pretty much all in a row. I think it's going to go down, take out the low wave four. Like you said, probably 54,000 is a pretty likely target. I like it, definitely. I definitely like it a lot. Yeah, the Kiwi CAD, that's actually a pair. Yeah, I can do the Aussie Kiwi, no problem. The Kiwi Cat is actually one of the pairs that I don't trade out of my list, and the only reason is because for some reason my broker doesn't allow my Oanda broker from from Europe doesn't allow me to trade the Kiwi Cat or the Kiwi Swiss for some odd reason. But we definitely do have a breaker structure. We definitely got a breaker structure on the daily time frame. That pretty much means that we have a change of character or a change of direction. A lot of people call it change of character. I just call it a change of direction, but I would be looking for sorts now that we have that breaker structure. Oh wow, look at that. Man, that seems like a pattern that we know. Five waves down and positive up, breaker structure. Three waves down. I think it's shorter term, this is going to go up. I think this is an A, a B, and a C. This is either a wave A or a wave 1. This is either an ABC of B or an ABC of 2. I think this is potentially going to go down for either a wave 3 or a wave C, definitely. Hmm. Wow, interesting, huh? Yeah, I bet that's going to make a higher low. Look at that. This is definitely an uptrend. This is definitely three waves down. I bet that's going to make a higher low and make its way up and take out this high and then probably continue down from there. Nice. That's pretty clear, actually. Does Aussie CAD look like that? Not really. Aussie CAD is quite a bit different than the Kiwi CAD right now. Yeah, the Aussie Kiwi, we have a couple counts on the Aussie Kiwi that possibly could work too. Ooh, wowzers. I wonder if that's the end of a question, though, honestly. The Aussie really does have a tendency to make some really steep corrections. This is definitely a downtrend. It could possibly be a wave one. This could possibly be a wave two. I was definitely originally thinking that this was too strong to be a correction, that it potentially was just a wave A or wave one, and then it was going to do something like this and then continue down. But the Aussie definitely does have a tendency to make some really steep, strong corrections, and that definitely is three waves up to a Fibonacci level with an impulsive move to the downside. Wow. I would definitely be looking for shorts cautiously. The reason why I say cautiously because it kind of looks like it should be a wave 4, but it might also be an ABC, just a very steep ABC. I would definitely be looking for shorts, and if you throw your Fibonacci level on the wave 3 and you see it, make three waves down to a Fibonacci level and then break shorts out to the upside, I would definitely exit my shorts and go long because then it's probably a wave 5 and a wave 4. But it might be an ABC, and if it is an ABC, then it potentially will just keep on making lower lows, lower highs. So I would definitely be looking for shorts and hopefully learning and earning at the same time whether this is a wave 3 or whether this is a wave C up here. That is a pretty strong move down. Might not be a wave 4 by the looks of it. So, does anyone already have some more requests that they would like me to look at? Put them in YouTube. I'd be basically more than happy to look at anything. Let me check on here, see if there's anything that anybody requested that I haven't seen yet. Like I said, definitely join my Discord channel. I added a little note on my live stream right here just to remind everybody. It is 100% free to join. And we are giving away $100 USDT next Friday on my Friday live stream. It is 100% free to join. I really want people to join the community. I want them to interact with other traders, post your charts, post your trade ideas, and just really just interact with other people. Trading is honestly a little bit of a lonely business. So if you're a part of a community, it's a really beneficial. So the more the merrier. Join up, share your charts, interact with other people in the group. We currently have 5,204 members in the group. This is the Discord channel right here, 5,204 members. It's a pretty lively, active group. There's all kinds of really good people in the group that are willing to help each other out. So definitely join up. It's 100% free to join. And if you have not entered the giveaway yet, definitely go to the welcome channel. Definitely go to the where it says giveaway and enter this little emoji right here. Click on this little emoji and you will be entered for a chance to win 100 USDT on next Friday's live stream at June 28th at 5:26 p.m. Next Friday's live stream, we're going to be doing a giveaway, $100 giveaway. So I'm probably going to be doing giveaways on a monthly basis. So definitely join up. Even if you don't win this month, you might end up winning next month. So definitely join up and give it a try. Nothing to lose and everything to gain, including trading skills and possibly a chance to win some free money. I'm wondering whether the Aussie Swiss is ending a correction or not. I've been saying for a while that these Swiss pairs could be like a running flat. If it goes up and breaks structure, that's pretty much going to confirm that running flat scenario. But so far, it's no structure break, but it definitely looks like a perfect 5 waves down, right to a Fibonacci level. If this thing breaks structure, that's going to be the end of a correction, probably the continuation of the uptrend. The fact that it hasn't broken structure, though, tells me that if it does make an impulsive engulfing move to the downside, I would take it as a short because since we don't have a break of structure, the trend is definitely down on the daily, and the trend is your friend. So I would definitely be looking for shorts until the trend proves that it's over, which it definitely has not done so yet. Yeah, I would be looking for shorts. It possibly might start a new downtrend. The trend is your friend, and the trend is definitely down on the daily time frame, 100%. So, let's see here. Is there any more requests? Let me see if I check out on here on my Discord channel. Any more requests on there? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so definitely check out my website also. Like I said, I like to call it Learn and Earn at the same time because I do share every single swing trade that I take with the members of my group at the time of entry. Every single swing trade I take, I share with the group at the time of entry. I think this week we had about 17 trades. These are the swing trades that I took this week right here. If anybody wants to pause the video and check them out, these are the swing trades that I provided to the group at the time of entry. And boy, one of the highlights was actually today, gold. Man, that gold trade ripped down fast. And that was a trade that I shared with the group at the time of entry with the stop loss and my 50% take profit. So definitely check it out. I do the best I can to make sure that everybody in the group is a consistently profitable trader. I have daily London Zoom meetings, unless it's a bank holiday in the US. And I also have afternoon New York Zoom meetings every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it also comes with a trading course, which is 35 videos long. So definitely check it out, especially with the fact that I'd share all my swing trades with the group at the time of entry. So definitely check that out if you have not done so already. At least join my Discord channel. My Discord channel is 100% free, and you literally will have a chance to win $100 next week for doing absolutely nothing but participating in the group. Definitely check out my website if you're interested in participating in my live Zoom meetings and my swing trade setups. Otherwise, I guess that's pretty much it for now because I don't see any more requests, and it is Friday, so TGIF to everybody. And as always, thank you very much and happy trading.